Hey there everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris Orme, and today we're back playing more Starters Order 7. This has been quite a fun save. We got some 2-year-olds that are pretty interesting. The 3-year-olds a lot of questions on, okay? Let's be well aware that there's some good horses, but there's a lot of questions. Silver Adonis may or may not be a Triple Crown candidate. I don't know if anyone else has got the distance. Everybody apart from, I think, Queen's Rook has a little bit of distance about them now. So, yeah, Adonis is in that range. We're going to see on Adonis. Oh, Mon. Mon just jumped up, was booked into a 1 mile. That's not going to be the case. No, that's 100% not going to be the case. I'm going to go to a mile 1 or a mile 2 on Mon to test as well. Yeah, that does enough. That does enough. That's why I go in and check. I mean, Holy Norma still running at about a mile. Danat, about a mile. Still needs some work. And Queen's Rook, the only one that hasn't gained and probably won't. Right on the money, breeding indicator-wise, probably a short order horse. But Queen's Rook is a very, very nice horse indeed. So, interesting 3-year-olds. 2-year-olds, we've won 4 maidens. We didn't win 5 others. We got 5 to rerun. Starting with Higgy Dat. It will be the first race today. Oh, that's better. I had to clear my throat for a second. So, Halifax, Laurentine, both running right at the moment, quite well. Both doing what they can. Halifax has had a decent run, but fell off towards the end of last season. Didn't run too well after the Preakness and the Kentucky Derby wins. So, we're trying to rebuild with Halifax and continue pushing on. Laurentine, at the same time, a very, very decent horse that I'm just hoping keeps on pushing on. Slowly getting some wins on her as well. They both started off with a Grade 1 win this year. So, yeah, it all depends how they run, really. But we are starting off with Higgy Dat. So, back for another maiden. We're going to go into the day and find Higgy Dat and see kind of how they run. So, yeah, I think we ran a 5 furlong before, yeah? Yeah, we did. So, it's another one. Again, doesn't look like there's anything crazy in this one. Nobody's way under, way overweight. We got one apprentice jockey. Nobody's sort of wound up or too cool. There we go. There's the win. So it's only ahead. It's only ahead. But Higgy Dat wins the maiden. Okay, distance ideal, yeah. So definitely a 5 furlong horse there. Night Naku up next. And I have had crashes because I have installed the Start It mod. And some of the courses were missing from the base game because, they weren't there anymore. The Start It courses were there instead. So I've had to merge all those courses together, which took a long while. But it means I can play normal, sort of unmodded starters orders and the Start It mod okay. So, hopefully there won't be any issues. I just overloaded sort of one on top of the other, and then I overwrote any of the default stuff with started stuff. So, I'm hoping there's no crashes, but I will be saving. Arcadia was a problem. Arcadia is where we go on the 11th. So, that's going to be the first test for me there. Night Naku. Another 6 furlong maiden. We're moving up in distance. I'm not sure if we should or not. But again, it's a nice test. It's a nice test. Where's this race? There's a lot of races today. Ton of maidens early on. Here we go. And yeah, it looks like, again, no real crazy stuff at all. And we get a win by a length. Not much, not much to worry about there, but doesn't really do too much. Didn't win big, but got the win. That's the main thing. And there we go. February the 9th, Rebel Roofer, I believe, is staying at 5. Yeah, stays at 5 furlongs. Already is maxed out. I mean, doesn't look bad, but I don't know. I'm just seeing how much of a difference extra speed on its own really does. I think that's the point of this horse. Can that be enough on its own? Let's go find the race. There we go. Okay. So it looks like Golan is a little lazy. Okay. Ken doesn't really affect us anything. I'm okay with that. 2.5 lengths. There we go. Nice. So that's a much better run for Rebel Roofer. Trip is ideal. Love that. Oh. Yeah. Okay. That's interesting. That's very interesting. That's interesting. Let's save the game first. So yeah, let's 3 second maidens, all wins, 82, 85, 92 rated. We'll see what the ratings are when we run these 4 as well. And then we got 14th and 15th. So not too far away, Black W Samarinda. The game has crashed when it runs Arcadia, which I believe is where we're running tomorrow. So, Paranoid, gonna save a lot. Just gonna save a lot. But no, good runs by the maidens there. Like I say, I'm really liking the 2-year-old class as 2-year-olds. Now, whether they're going to develop into anything at 3, whether they're ever going to get Triple Crown level or not, I don't know. They don't have a lot of cruising burst. They don't have a lot of battling qualities, which not many horses do, but it would be nice. Some of them have a little less extra speed, but then you got Marie W and Black W, for example, on 95 extra speed. I'm just looking at my notes here. Some have full finish, some don't. Some have consistency and confidence, some don't. It's going to be an interesting sort of mix to see how they develop. But as 2-year-olds, I think they can all win graded races. I think they can all get over 100 rated. But yeah, as for the rest, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to be 3-year-olds. I get excited about those 2-year-olds. Like Silver Adonis is a 2-year-old, and a yearling I got very excited about. Now, as a 3-year-old, he hasn't really developed the way I wanted him to, so I don't know whether I'm thinking too much of them or not. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. Okay, where's my mouse gone? Okay, grade 1 in the auction, grade 2 in the auction. They both were multiple. The ratings aren't really high. 3 of 17. 3 of 17, it's not a great rate. 3 of 18, they're both pretty much 1 in 6. Not great breeding from either of them. 9 and 7, okay. Not looking great right now, I've got to say. So, okay, couldn't win maidens. Then didn't do anything at all that entire first year. Won a 5th maiden, and then looked really poor in an allowance race. Almost won a Grade 1 sprint early in its 3-year-old season. No, that's a 4-year-old season. Yeah, it didn't even run as a 2-year-old. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. But then won a couple 7 furlongs and a mile. And I went, why did it go back down? I don't know. No, I'm not feeling that one. 9-year-old. Okay, so Swagger. Ugh. Okay, yeah. Similar. Struggle with maidens till he got distance. I don't mind that too much, though. And then we won, as a 2-year-old, win a Grade 1. Then can't win a Grade 3 or a Grade 2. That's not looking good. 3rd, 4th in those, but then you come to the Derby and it was way down the list. Okay. 1 mile 3. I mean, yeah, I don't think so. It's tough to pass up on them, but their records are absolutely atrocious. The races they've run are really bad. Like, to be able to win as a 2-year-old, I mean, that's, you know, that's luck more than anything. Sometimes just the field you're in. There aren't that many 2-year-olds running over a mile. And then to not do anything until your last race. Decent race, don't get me wrong, and some close races elsewhere. But, no, I don't think it improves us in any way, sadly. So, I'm going to resist the temptation. We got the money. We probably should have checked just to see what they were, but there's... Yeah, remove the temptation completely. Okay, Yao and Laurentine at Arcadia. This is where we crashed on this course when I went to bet earlier. So, I basically went into each course to watch a race and to bet. Arcadia was the first one I saw that it crashed on. So, yeah, we're hoping for better here. Okay. Seems okay? I don't know. I can't remember where it crashed. Okay, cross your fingers. Top Crystal's very calm. Itsy Bitsy Betsy's a little lazy. Overwing very calm. I don't think we're going to be fancy for this at all. We're not. Yeah, we're just behind the front runners. We're not top rated. We haven't run that badly, but I don't think we've done anything. This is a Grade 1. It's a huge test for us. So, I'm not surprised that, the other horses are being favoured more. They got better ratings. They've got Grade 1s and a Grade 2 for Betsy. But let's go see. Yao is a decent horse. Bit of everything. Doesn't really lack that much. A little bit of enthusiasm, finish, and consistency is where she lacks on the back end. Everything else is kind of where I like it. I don't mind. Looks like a decent start out the gates. Wants to go up into the field nice and early there. And settles just on the outside of this chasing pack here. Going to drift back towards the rear on this back stretch, it looks like. So, okay, Victory Parade leading us out. Vaguely Pleasant, Itsy Bitsy Betsy's up top. We're going to make a little move here round the turn. And yeah, up into first here on the turn, coming up to 2 furlongs left to go. Nice movement up the field. Victory Parade now, though, is going to kick on down the stretch. Vaguely pleasant up the inside. The rest of the field on the outside, it looks like. Maybe yeah went too early there. Maybe we don't have this distance in us. But yeah, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. We won at a mile. Distance was ideal. It's just that step up in quality. But again, I don't think that we're really slow. I don't think Yao is slow. Yeah. Okay, I mean, it's not the best looking horse in the world, but I think it has enough about it to compete a lot better. So, it didn't apply itself. Maybe it was a little lazy, I don't know. But yeah, okay. A little disappointing there. A little disappointing. So maybe concentrate on trying to get some grade 2s out for Yao over about 7 furlongs to a mile. Just make sure we've got the distance and make sure that we've got, got the right sort of competition and slowly work our way back up to grade 1 level. I think that's going to be sort of the key to keeping Yao going. Excuse me. Tipsters like Fireship a lot. Couple of agitated horses, okay. I mean, not us. We're pretty much up there with the rest of them in terms of top-rated grade 1 winners. We've won at the course, the distance, the going. Everything looks good. We're just not being fancy for this. Maybe we're being slept on a little bit here. Let's see what Laurentine can do then. Let's say we're coming off the back of a grade 1 win earlier this season. Santa Maria Stakes, grade 1 for 4-year-olds and above on dirt, and it's a decent start near the inside there. It's a decent start near the inside. Holy Lolly is up in first. Spring Jim, Rosebud, Royal Dubai, Jim Tango at the back with us. Muckaseed, Catchy Tune, and Fireship there. Dead last, we're going to move up a little bit. We're going to get blocked off. And we are blocked off behind Royal Dubai. We have to force our way through there, round the outside of Royal Dubai, onto the home stretch now. Final 1.5 furlongs. The deep threat coming in from Spring Jim here. And Fireship starting to make a move. Royal Dubai, half a furlong to go. Who's going to kick on down the stretch? Here comes Fireship on the outside. It's not going to be enough. Hand in the air for Laurentine. A very, very nice run. Got blocked off. Jockey didn't do the best in the middle of that race. In the middle of that race, did not do the best. But we managed to get past. In the end, Royal Dubai. Round the outside, between 2 and 1.5 furlongs. And as we crested round that final turn, down the home stretch, that final furlong, we made sure it was ours. And Fireships, they came from deep but couldn't get close. They slept on Laurentine. Yes. 2 out of 2. 2 out of 2. Not great races, not prestigious races, really. But we, 2 tough races that we came through in style in both. Absolutely love that. 1 mile for Laurentine seems to be the sweet spot. 3 Group 1 wins before this. A very rough season previously. Very hit and miss. But now we're up to a mile. We're 2 from 2 this year. Another win like that, and that will be as many Group 1 wins as Laurentine previously had in her 2- and 3-year-old seasons combined. Absolutely adore that. Absolutely adore that. Good horse, running well. Marie W. It's tired. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. We weren't going to race this month anyway, so she'll be good to go by the start of March. It's only out for a week. So, nothing really to worry about. I don't like seeing injured horses, though. But yeah, that's 5-1 and 2 for Halifax. It's 5-0 and 1 for Laurentine. Just behind, but not by much. And there was a point when it looked like Halifax was going to blow Laurentine out the water. Last season kind of equalized a little bit of that, where we're not sure, Laurentine was surging ahead, and then Halifax won the big races, couldn't win for a while. Between them, they're 3 Grade 1 wins out of 3 attempts in their 4-year-old seasons. They could have finally settled down a little bit. Oh, that's 2-year-olds. We don't do 2-year-olds. We don't mess with the 2-year-old sales. Nope, no thank you. Black W. Okay, ran at 6. What did we do? Oh, yeah, this was the heartbreaker. That was a heartbreaker. Okay, Black W. Another 6 furlong race then. Let's see what we've got. It's another maiden. And again, parading a little lazy. We've got a couple of calm in with us. Alluring Star. Yeah. They're carrying a little more weight than they should. It might not make up any difference whatsoever here. Oh, why do we have to be a little lazy? Oh, it's the problem with having a laid-back horse sometimes. They do run a little lazy at times. Oh, like that used to be nothing but a positive, really. But now it seems to be a lot more sort of 50-50. And Excitable doesn't seem to be as bad as it used to either. Okay, come on, Black W. You lost by a short head last time. Let's get the job done. Win your maiden. Lazy. Lazy. Do you like 5? You might like 5. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. I'm going to put down 5 furlongs in my notes over there. I was kind of hoping it would run better. I was kind of hoping that would be a good one. So that's our first real struggling 2-year-old. Didn't run well. Yeah, I mean, it's a decent horse with a ton of extra speed. Enthusiasm is low. That's going to be lazy as well. That coupled with the laid-back trait, I think that's really kind of holding back that horse. I need to figure out maybe if a pacifier is going to work on that or not, but I don't think it will. Sadly, I don't think it will. Okay. And we're over at Delaware. Done at Nawal in a grade 3. Samarinda over 5 furlongs. Is that where we ran you? No, because you wanted a shorter trip and ran green and still nearly won. So I don't have as many worries over someone like Samarinda, who's also laid back, but doesn't have that lazy behavior. Doesn't have the extra speed. If I could put that bar on there, I'd love it. If I could put like 90 extra speed on Samarinda, that would be a phenomenal horse. Oh, yeah. We're just not there. We're just not there. Okay. But it will be Danat Nawal up first. A grade 3. Again, a couple of horses. A little bit sort of, a little bit lazy or cool, we can see. Slightly agitated for Dinkum Dynam. Origin, Sabre Hill. Yeah. Okay. Are we top rated low weight? Yes, we are. That could help. So Dinkum Dynam's a little bit warmed up. Is carrying 12 pounds of extra weight. Is 9 points lower in handicap rating. And yet it's still being favoured over us. Which, I mean, I'm not sure I get, but okay. I guess we'll see. Is that horse that good? Is our horse that bad? That might be more the question. Or is it just because we've never won a grade before? Slightly slow out of the blocks there. Dinkum Diamond is away quite nicely with Sadiq. And at the moment, though, Thierry Express leads us out with Sabre Hill just in behind. We are on the rail. Can be a dangerous place if there's nowhere to run. We need to make sure we find our way through the pack. And there we go. We almost get caught up there behind Mellow Park. Little bit of an issue. There we go. Dinkum Dynam from deep. Goes really early down to the final furlong and a half. Up on the inside, Sabre Hill is going to fall away down to the final furlong. Dinkum Diamond's going to come in and run through this race. There's a reason they really liked that horse. It's not that they didn't like ours. We ran that really, really well. But I got a feeling that Dinkum Diamond is just that much better. Excitable, so beatable, but that much better. It's early season, 3-year-olds running against sort of older horses are always going to struggle. Yeah, if that one wasn't there, that would be a phenomenal win for us. So it sucks. It sucks, but it's, it's not a bad run. I can't be mad about it. Just got to keep running now while in those races and see where we get to. Again, Samarinda, we got some little lazy horses in there. Tipsters say strictly pink. 100% strictly pink. So, okay, they're booked in a bunch of maidens. They're carrying less weight, I guess. That might be a reason why. But yeah. Oh my God. Ran on. You can't tell me it's perfect when he runs on. We almost went. Is 6 going to be better? Is 6 actually going to be better? Says 5's perfect, but oh, I don't know. Let me make a note. I just don't know the distance there. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's going so well for the 2-year-olds. Now we got 2 that haven't won in 2 races. And I'm not really happy about it. Now I'm starting to dread the blue triangles rather than the red ones. Oh, little lazy, okay. Everyone else who won is calm, well lazy. Gotta love that. High rating, low weight. We're favourites, but it does scare me. Mile 2. It seems to be where we like to run. It does seem to be where we like to run. And yeah, good potential, good extra speed there. Nothing really too badly missing. Okay. Please. Adonis. Let's do this. Let's, just do this. Let's go out and dominate. Let's go out and dominate. It's got one grade 3 already. This is to get a second. Booked in already for a third at the distance. If we can win comfortably here today, I'll be starting to look at grade 2s, maybe grade 1s. Aussie rules out in first, then most of the field ahead of us. Again, no room to move, no room to go up, no room on the outside or on the inside. We need to find a way through here. Halfway point of the race coming now down this long left-hand turn. It's going to lead us home. It does open up for us. It does open up. Are we going to make our move? Here we go. We're going to come up the field. 2.5 furlongs to go. Aussie rules still out in front as we pass the 2 furlong marker. We take over Desperate Dan and kick on down the home stretch. It's 1.5 furlongs lengthening out over Desperate Dan. Silver Dawn is pushing out for home. There's the final furlong marker. Still pushing out over Desperate Dan. Russian Dan's falling back in third. No challenge from deep. A nice, clean, easy win for Silver Adonis. 2 grade 3s. It's not a grade 1. It's not where we want to be. But it's not bad. And I will take that. 100% will take that. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. 3.5 lengths. Yes. Let's go. And then 4 lengths back to Russian Dance. This was not even close. That gives me a lot of confidence. Do we have another race today? I don't think so. No. Okay. I've always got to check. But that gives me confidence. It gives me confidence that Silver Adonis can go out and compete with some good horses. Now, when those races are going to show up, I don't know. Does that mean that Adonis is ready for Triple Crown races? I don't know. I think we're going to have to come down to a mile 1, really, aren't we, to get a grade 1. I think we're probably going to have to come down to a mile 1 to get a grade 1 before the Triple Crown races. And that will test the Preakness distance and the caliber of race at grade 1. That'll give us a better indicator, I think. So, yeah. We'll see where that one goes. Nothing auction. Mon. What do we got for you? Can't remember what we booked for Mon. Oh, this is the grade 2. Tough. Okay. Tough, but a mile 1 again. I think we're on distance there. Gonna run with blinkers again, maybe? Maybe? I shouldn't need the blinkers. Shouldn't need the blinkers. There's no quirks. They're not lazy. Normal disposition. I mean... Oh, I don't know. Second guess yourself. Welcome to my way of playing. Second guess every decision. On race day. On race day, make game day decisions every single race. Okay, so we got a grade 1 dropping down. I mean, that's always nice. We're going to be low weight and low rating. We're going to be one of only 3 ungraded horses in the race. We're not coming into the, with the best of form. We haven't won at the course before, nor the distance, nor the going. Oh, this is a big test. This is a big test. Like, grade 2 on its own would be a big test. But yeah. Blinkers or not, I don't know. On the outside, it's a decent start, though. It is a decent start. Dr. Dalek out early. Wants to go near the front, it seems. And Ginger Grey in second place. We're on the outside here. We didn't want to fall to the back. We wanted to keep up with this chasing pack a little bit. Interesting. There. Interesting. Still well out. I'm falling back. We drop to the inside 2 furlongs. 1.5 furlongs. Pull the camera back to see Mom on the entire field. Yeah. Didn't come last. Ran lazy. I don't get it. No quirks. Not laid back. 90% enthusiasm. Looks like a superstar in a lot of ways. Runs lazy. Just... yeah. Thank you. And goodbye, Mom. I'm not breeding if it's passing on traits like that don't seem to be reflected in the stats. I got far too many horses to spend time figuring out if a pacifier will work or if certain races work. You just gotta go. You just gotta go at that point. Unfortunate. I think it's a really nice horse in the right circumstances that just is not performing. And that was an absolutely terrible race. Oh, let's go. Let's go to the auction. Let's go find our next superstar. Any of these. So Polish Affair is excitable. Don't want that. It's going to go up to 5. So Rich Dancer is in. That's going to go up to 5 as well. Okay, 5-3. See, that's why I don't stop at 5-2, because sometimes you got to go more. Sometimes you got to go up to 5-3 anyway. Yeah, and this one's going to jump up to 5. Go to 5-3, everyone stops bidding. So we got a 1 mile 1, a mile, and a 7 from our opening 3. It's not too bad. And then next up here is our laid back at a mile 6. If we want to bring distance in, this could be the horse. This could be the horse. Just pray it's got good stats. 6 furlongs, so a real mix here. 6, 7, mile 1, mile 6, and another 7, so... and that one goes cheaply. Okay, cheap first. Sweet Seville doesn't look amazing there. Doesn't look good there. Too much money to just keep them in the... keep them around. We're just gonna get rid. I'm gonna keep... yeah, I'm gonna keep Mulligan for last. Rich Dancer. Not great. My will is also not great. Brandon Princess. I mean, they're not bad horses. They're just not good horses. Like, I really thought one or two of them might come through. Okay, laid back, mile 6. Oh. I mean, potential's there, nothing else is. But potential's there, bit of cruising burst. Terrible extra speed. Bad auction. Bad auction. We hit it. We hit it. But yeah, that's kind of what we take sometimes. You know, you take that risk, it doesn't pay off. So be it. Okay, Holy Norma. Again, laid back, little lazy. Spiritual Art is, like, overwhelmingly favorite for this one. Let's go see. Again, we like Holy Norma. We think that, yeah, plenty of things to like. Not that start. 100% not that start. We don't like that start. Oh dear, Night Mirage. Gonna lead us round on this one. Norma's up there though. Ready to strike. But such a poor start there. The rest of the field was like 2 lengths gone. Norma's gonna go make a little move here. Final 2 furlongs coming onto the home stretch then. Short field. Spiritual Art on our outside. We're going to pass Night Mirage on the inside. Not great speed though. We're still waiting for somebody to kick in here in this final furlong. Coming up now, final half furlong. Looks like Spiritual Art slowly creeping up, but after a terrible start, Holy Norma still picks up a grade 2 win. Blinkers work for Norma. Missed the break, recovered. Did well. I am surprised. Like, really, really surprised. Oh my god, I'm really surprised. You have no idea just, like, how flabbergasted I am that after that start, we managed to come through. This is a grade 3. I mean, again, you know, we're very calm. We're not lazy. We're very calm. That's an improvement right there. Queen's Rook, a premier 3-year-old. Should be a premier 3-year-old. Low on confidence and enthusiasm, though, so that can cause an issue. Zoom into the line. We're on the inside there. Not a bad exit from the gate. Looks like Quick Time, Jubel and Thicket are up there. And we will stay here just behind them. Making our way now round to get into position. Final 2 furlongs now then. Down the home stretch. Quick Time still there. We are making our way up into second place. There we go. We're going to kick on now for the final furlong as we cross the marker. The rest of the field doing the same, but we've got a couple of lengths over them as they all pass Quick Time. But Queen's Rook, nice run, got out early, got clear. Not a bad start out the gate to begin with. Then we came up the inside and waited behind the front 3. And then we made an early move up to their outside so we wouldn't get blocked off. I like that. In a short race, we made the most of what we had. We got up, we pushed out 2.5 lengths. Nice. Only a grade 3. Only a grade 3. But again, gives me confidence that that might be a grade 1 kind of performance. So what I'd expect a grade 1 horse to come in and do to that field. And okay, Adonis back again. It's a step up into a grade 2. We had him booked in a grade 3. This would be a step up into a grade 2. Fit and ready to race. Everybody else is back healthy and ready to go as well. So I can book some races after this. Final race then. Silver Adonis. Again, overwhelmingly low rated, but we're unbeaten in 3 races. Everybody else has much more of a history than that. Famous area is agitated and warm. Global Flyer and the Sawyer, 2 favourites. You can see why. But low rated, low weighted, unfancied, and perhaps overlooked. This reminds me of the race we just had with Laurentine earlier in this video. Is the Silver Adonis going to step up another level? It's a decent-ish start there in the middle. Not too bad. We're going to go to the rear of the field here. Doesn't look like anybody else wants to go to the front. It's Blackdale on its own. Global Flyer and the Sawyer are in second and third right now. And again, we could get blocked off here. So we need to make sure we're running in the right way. And when a gap comes, that the jockey takes advantage of that. We're going to go to the outside for the turn to make sure we're not blocked off. I both like and dislike that. Make our move up here. Coming off the bend. Final 2 furlongs. The Sawyer's making a move now on the outside of Blackdale. We're moving well out of the way. Round the outside. We lead with a furlong to go. Can we sustain? Is the Sawyer going to come through? Looks like we're pushing out. Sawyer falls off. Looks like Global Flyer is going to come up late. They might have got second place, but Adonis picks up second. A grade 2. Picks up grade 2. We're moving closer. We're moving closer to Triple Crown. We're moving closer. I think the next step's got to be a grade 1. And it's got to be a mile 1 probably. Four races, 4 wins. Loved Adonis as a 1-year-old. Wasn't sure as a 2-year-old, but it didn't need to prove anything. And has stepped up every single time we've asked a question. Now come the big questions. Kentucky Derby, Preakness, those 2 for certain. Oh boy. Do we have another Triple Crown threat on our hands? Have your say in the comment section below. I'm starting to believe this is the first time I've actually truly started to believe about Adonis. But every question's been answered. Every race has been run. We've got some grades on our horses. Nothing too great. Samarinda close to winning a maiden. Black W not, which is a real shame. I'm sure we'll figure those out either this season or next. But yeah, the 3-year-olds are starting to come into their own. And we're slowly starting to see who might be a factor in the future. Adonis is 100%. Queen's Rook is close. First, second, first. Good run from them. We might have, sort of got them going as a 3-year-old. But Adonis. The Kentucky Derby awaits. Probably going to have 1 race before that, though. And I'll be in the next video. So, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. A bit of a long video. So many horses to get through. But I will see you back here next time for more. Really appreciate the support, though. Keep those likes coming, the comments. Gets the channel out there. YouTube algorithm brings in more people when you like and comment on videos. So keep smashing those buttons. If you're not subscribed, you are enjoying yourself. Please do consider hitting that, as well as the notification bell. YouTube loves that. But I'll see you next time. Till then, thank you very much. Take care. And have your say. Is Adonis the next in line?